Hi there folks, Boris Laugh 24/7 here with another Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 video. And on this video I'm going to be showing the second level on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, which is San Francisco. Now as always I'm going to start by showing where all the stat points are, then allocating them of course. After this, working down the goals from skate downwards. Then I will go after all the scoring goals, and then finally moving on to the last of all the collectibles that you can get on this level. So, without any further ado, let's get right to it, folks. Right then, 3 stat points to collect in San Francisco, and the first is on one of these roof sections up here. So I'm just using that ramp to get up here, heading over this way, quick ollie over there, and then that is the first of the 3 right there, and yes, a god-awful landing. But moving on from here, looking to just get myself set up for this next one. Not even a big jump required to get that second stat point. And the last one is a surprisingly easy one, especially as at this point in the game your stats are pretty good. So just using this ramp here, going into a rail slide, and that is it. Job done. So as always, before I start working on the rest of the goals, just allocate the points that I've got there, and then I'll move on. Right then, on to the first goal, which is skate, and a bit of a slow start with this one because from the very beginning, immediately moving to my left, and then you've got to make your way up here, turn to the right. Around this corner is the first letter, that's the S. That will bring you nicely down onto this section. The K not very far away here. Again, just another well-timed ollie. We'll get that taken care of. Now, the A is actually not that far away from where the first stat point that I got was. So head over in between these 2 sections here, and it's right there, but I want to make sure that I go to the right hand side here because the last 2 require rail grinds in order to get them. That's the T, and I'm just looking to get onto the edge of that building there, and that will get the job done. Okay, on to the next goal, which is BS Boneless, a Pier sign. And this section that you have to perform this trick is at the very bottom of this area here. Just a little bit further past where I picked up the 3rd stat point. So, when you get down here, there's 2 Pier signs. But the guy with the camera is over at this side here, so I'm just going to choose this particular one. And the button combination is triangle and right. That will equate to on the Xbox as Y and right. It's one of the easier ones to perform. There we go. Job done. Right then, on to collect the 5 missing packages. Straight away, heading this way, turn to the left, get ready for a jump straight away. After this, there's a couple of ways you can go about going to the second. I just choose to double back on myself. And then from here, gives you a good eye on the next one that you need. So a quick jump up, followed by a rail slide. That just keeps things flowing nicely. Now, the 3rd one you'll see coming up right here. You just need a shallow ramp transition there. Now, the 4th one is underneath this water feature over here. And the final one, you have to go over here and up one of these ramps. Doesn't matter which, but this one here is the obvious choice. Get to the top here, turn to the left, and there we go. That is the 5th package. All done. Right then, on to the next goal. Manual the overhead walkway. This will not be popular with a lot of people. Not the easiest to do. requires a lot of balancing while moving. So a couple of things to keep your eye on, but you've got to start your manual before those cones. Keep it going all the way along here. And then again, round a slight corner until you pass those 2 cones. And then, of course, you've got to land it. Do that, and the job is done. By the way, doesn't matter which side you start at for doing that, as long as you do it between one set of cones to the other. Right then, the next goal is save Painter Neal. Only 2 things are required here. First, you need to do a rail slide, and it is right over here. Once you've done that, you'll get the prompt there, give it a push. All you need to do now is a wall plant. So, an ollie up onto this, followed by hitting the jump button, will do that nicely.
Whoa, thanks, skater.
Right, the final goal, which is non-scoring, is the secret tape as always. And there's a few ways of going about getting this one from where the location of this tape is, but I'm going to show you what I think is the easiest way. Head over this ramp, make sure you've got a slight angle so you can get up onto this next level. Now from here, all it is just a couple of jumps. There's your first. Just keep your skater straight. There's the second. Just take your time, and there we go. That's the secret tape right there. Okay, on to the scoring goals, and as always, I'm only focusing on the 6th score, which is 110,000 points. Because as always, if you take care of the 6th score, you'll take care of all the others. So, I'm heading down to the pier section for one very simple reason, because it is nice and quiet. There's hardly anything to get in your way here. It really is the perfect place for doing some tricks. And I'm just going to my tried and tested way of getting these scores. First of all, make sure the special bar is activated so I can do a special trick. It's a 900, then R2 followed by up and down very quickly. That will take me into the manuals. Then I'm just going to do a few hand flips, and this won't take long. Already the base score is just shy of 12,000. I've got close to 20 on the multiplier already. There we go. I could stop anytime I like now, but because I'm doing hand flips, make sure that I lose it at the top with the balance meter. And there we go.
Come on, do something.
Right then, 5 bundles of cash to be had in San Francisco. So I'm going to start by showing the first 2 locations. First one is right up here. Now after this, just head over here and just drop down. The next one, just do a rail slide and you'll pick up the second bundle. Now for the last 3, I'll start again from the beginning. Just heading over this way. You want to be ready to do a large jump. And you've got a section here that you can use as a ramp here as well. Then get up there to do a rail slide. That is cash bundle number 3. Now cash bundle number 4 is up over here. A couple of ways to get it, but a big jump will very simply take care of that. So after this, the last cash bundle, is over by the water feature. But not directly underneath it. It's actually to the side. I'll when I get here, you'll see what I mean. That's one of the packages, but that's not what I'm interested in. There is the cash bundle right there. Right then, onto the Iron Galaxy logo, and possibly the easiest one ever to collect. From your start position, just quite literally turn yourself around, and it's just right up here. Job done. Right, onto the hidden deck. Now for this one, you do need a big height jump in order to get the job done here. So I want the special bar on full. I'm already set up nicely with the line, and it is on top of the water feature here. So one big jump followed by a small jump will get the job done nicely. Right then, on to the final collectible, which is the Panda Plushie. Now I'm heading over towards the pier section, And the Panda Plushie is on the roof section of the Pier 12 building. And it's this one right over here. So, just going to look to get up onto here, followed by a rail slide. Just gets me nicely at the top, and there we go. That is the Panda Plushie right there. Job done. And that is it, folks. That is San Francisco well and truly taken care of. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care.